Heading to the Nova Garrett system. Picking up some Imperial comms, no surprises there. Okay. Seer, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm sure gonna miss you.
I wonder why she mentioned Trilla to Cal. Is that her way of reminding him before she ultimately passed away in a few seconds to not go down the dark side?
Ready when you are.
This is Nova Garan?
I can't stop thinking about Seer.
Me too.
Won't be able to look at Pyloons the same way again. She fronted me the money. Never got to visit. Now, she never will.
I'm sorry, Grease.
Yeah, me too. I would have liked to have shown her around just once, you know? Good luck down there, Cal. Be careful. We've lost enough, you know?
You all right?
It happened again. Our friends, our family have died.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, but we must not let their deaths be in vain. I will protect the Mantis. Be careful.
You will give me access to the terminal.
No,
Bode?
I can't. You're not authorized.
I have authorization. You're doing nothing wrong.
You're authorized. Access granted.
He didn't use the mind trick before.
This is ISB base. What's Bode doing here? Maybe working for Imperial intelligence.
Don't know how they pulled that off.
Denvik's going big these days.
Denvik?
Blame. Competition for funding is getting fierce.
If you ask me, the Inquisitorius isn't worth the credit. The ISB's track record is far superior.
A relic, that's what they are. And the sooner the powers that be realize that fact, the more prosperous our empire will become.
Agreed. There's troopers on this base. I still can't quite believe it.
Lord Vader and the Inquisitorius must suspect something.
Perhaps Commander Denvik's scheming has gone too far.
Even so, I don't like it.
Neither do I.
I just...
Oh, come on. Pole's being unresponsive again. Oh, bullshit! So fast.
Buddy, help!
And he overextended for no reason. Thanks for that.
This is Commander Denvik. Let me be the first to welcome our guests from the Inquisitorius. We are grateful that Lord Vader has shown an interest in our operations. We will continue to demonstrate that this Bureau is indispensable to the Empire. Our enemies are numerous, but with the intelligence our Bureau provides, we will prevail. Be always watchful and stay vigilant. We are the Imperial Security Bureau. We are the eyes of the Empire. The intruder has been identified as the Jedi terrorist Cal Kestis. Bring him to me, alive.
Looks like they're not meant to be in this area. Oh shit! God damn it. Oh my god, really? I have to go all the way back? Why is there no checkpoint? What is this? The checkpoints have been pretty decent so far. Now they've just gone like, oh, who needs checkpoints now? We're a difficult game. None of this has anything to do with difficulty. You're just gonna hate the previous areas so much. Having to do them over and over again. Is this really their idea of punishing the player by making the previous areas bad? By compromising their own game? For the supposed idea of punishing the player? God, this is so stupid.
Due to heightened security, this hangar is restricted. All traffic will reroute to tertiary landing pads for
Oh.
inspection until
God dang it, really? At least I have a shortcut now. Oh, was this another shortcut? God damn it. I guess I spoke too soon when I said this game was not embracing checkpoints anymore. That'll definitely help. Is he leashing?
Damage taken. I am hit. Move up and attack. You will die. Pointless evasion.
Denvik.
Cal Kestis. I'd assumed the first time we met you'd be strapped to an interrogation chair.
I've heard that before. Still weird. Get on the comms and call off the base alert.
Or what? You're a Jedi. I know what you're capable of. And what you are not.
On the comms. Now.
This is Commander Denvik. The Jedi has been neutralized. All units stand down until further notice. Satisfied?
I'm here for Bode Kuna.
How did you find this place?
A locator beacon on Bode's ship.
Did you really need to tell him?
His reports indicate you two have grown quite close since Coruscant.
You're the one who sent him to infiltrate my team.
Correct. Bode has been my weapon for some time. Quite effective. Unlike those armored abominations in the Inquisitorius.
I don't understand.
It's true.
It doesn't make sense.
Dead because of you.
You can't train that kind of
Jedi operation is still
behavior in a spy.
The Empire burned the archives, led by Darth Vader.
Lord Vader. I have to stop this while I still can. Don't you see? Bode lured you here to destroy me. They're coming. Dead man, let's...
Huh. Yeah.
What? How is that gonna work? You're a terrorist in their eyes. They know your face. The Imperial Security Bureau is the arm of the Empire concerned with internal security, with vast powers, limitless budget, and almost no oversight. Other branches of the Imperial military resented the ISB's ability to supersede their authority and get permission where they could not. Each sector of the galaxy was overseen by an ISB supervisor with a hierarchy that led to the Emperor himself. A commander-in-chief supervisor in the Imperial Security Bureau, Lan Denvik worked with Bode Kuna during the Clone Wars for the Republic. Denvik is responsible for sending Bode on a mission to locate Sir Junda. That doesn't make sense. Certain actions with Bode and certain conversations he was in, the way he just lended Cal his pistol and saved him all these other times, I mean... How do you train that? You can't train that kind of behavior. That's impossible. That doesn't make sense. Like, nothing in the previous parts of this game would indicate that Bode is a traitor. No, like, subtle slips, because that's human behavior. No moments where you might accidentally hear Bode on the comms somewhere. Nothing like that. I mean, come on. It's a really dumb way to set up something.
What's this?
And I feel like they did it only for cheap shock value. And how on earth is Cal meant to impersonate an ISB officer? Everyone knows his face! Everyone knows his face, for crying out loud. It's not like he's gonna use the Jedi mind trick on them. If he can just use the Jedi mind trick, why would he need to change into the outfit of an ISB officer?
Bode's gotta go through us to get to his ship. Let's hurry. If anyone sees you, it'll blow her disguise.
That's what I was about to say. Oh, that animation looks really bad on BD1, with him just staying there. So BD1 will blow his disguise, yet not his face. That doesn't make sense.
Interrogating the Jedi.
Why? Do you want to crack at him?
That's right.
Do stormtroopers possess resistance training that I don't know about?
That's only for the feeble-minded.
Yes, that's exactly my point.
He's not answering his comm. Try again. Maybe he's interrogating the Jedi. You think he's still alive? Denvik said neutralized. He didn't say dead. Yeah, fair enough. Not so easy to capture one alive, though.
How do they not recognize him?
Yeah, a little.
This is so stupid. They don't have like posters up or anything? They don't like have those hollow posters? Something? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense.
Which way to the officers' quarters?
A new recruit, I take it?
That's right.
Well, it doesn't speak highly of you to be so unaware of your surroundings. Now get out of here. I don't have time for you.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Another word and I'll report you for insubordination.
This is so stupid. It doesn't make sense. If you're masquerading as a stormtrooper, that would make a bit of sense. But as an ISB officer, that doesn't make sense at all.
Incredible.
It's quite the play for Denvik. Beating the Inquisitors at their own game.
Don't let our new guests hear you saying that.
Guests. They're watching us.
Oh, of course. And we're watching them.
State your business.
I have an appointment.
And what is the nature of this appointment?
We think the intruder wasn't acting alone.
No one has been in or out on my watch. I'm going to have to call in a security droid. Stay right there. Send down a security droid.
Is this necessary? Let me through, now.
I can't, not without security clearance.
Let me through, and I'll put in a good word with Denvik.
A good word with Denvik. Yes.
Why is the mind trick being portrayed differently? That's not how it worked in Clone Wars.
Hey, buddy. Be ready for anything.
Why'd you have to... And this dude has been running past stormtroopers, been dealing with them, and all of a sudden he just puts on an outfit and nobody knows who he is. If it's this simple, why do you even need to fight your way through the troopers? Just take their outfits, for crying out loud. I don't understand. This is so dumb. And why would someone like Denvik be wearing an outfit that apparently is associated with recruits?
He was gathering intel on us the whole time.
Mama.
Easy, sweetheart. I know. It's just me and you now, Kata. Hmm? Just me and you.
Bode's daughter. And her mother.
Well, it's red now. Why is it red? Is that supposed to indicate that Cal's falling further into the dark side? I don't know. Oh. Okay, I saw this move demonstrated in a video I watched. So you can parry with the push. So I was correct when I saw that demonstrated in the video. It was a no damage video against Ravas.
Hey, Kata. I'll be home soon. I'm bringing you something nice. I can't wait to see you.
The data disk. Looks ancient. Let's see what's on it. What'd you find? This is the hollow that Dagon was watching. Sorry. You scared me. You must be Kata. I'm Cal. And this is BD1.
It's nice to meet you.
Where's your dad, Kata?
He said to pack for a trip. You don't work here, do you?
No. You're the first person to figure that out.
Are you really a Jedi?
Yeah. I am.
Well, I have to finish packing. I can't find my Mookie doll.
Yeah. We'll help you find him.
Well, this is awkward. Hidden in plain sight. Oh, didn't they have that kind of Mookie doll in season 1 of Clone Wars?
A little.
During the siege of Ryloth? With that little girl?
Gave them to me.
Katja. Did your dad tell you where he's taking you?
It was supposed to be a surprise. But you got here a little sooner than I expected. Come here, Kata.
Papa, what's going on?
This is my best friend. We had a fight, but we'll get things settled. When we go. Found Yuki.
You were a Jedi?
Yeah.
How'd you survive the Purge?
The Council assigned a few of us to intelligence during the Clone Wars. I used the skills that I learned there to disappear. Went into hiding. Didn't know who to trust. Familiar story. Right. But then I met the most incredible woman. Mama. One day, Kata and I were out running errands, and I got this message. Don't come home.
Inquisitors.
Looking for me. My wife bought us the time to escape. I knew I couldn't run forever. And so I cut a deal. Denvik keeps us hidden. As long as Papa stays useful.
You were lying to us from the very start.
Tanalor was a way out for both of our families. You were gonna give it to the hidden path. A bunch of strangers.
And you were gonna sacrifice thousands of people to save yourself. You're a monster, Bode.
No. I'm a father.
But would it have mattered if, you know, both of their families and the hidden path was there? I mean, Tanalor's a big place. Why would there be any problems with space? Or like, was he afraid that the hidden path would draw the Empire's attention? I mean, the Inquisitors will still try to go after them if they know about Tanalor. I don't understand. I don't see the problem with this. And I can understand Bode not really feeling indebted to helping people as he was previously taught by the Jedi Order. If the Jedi Order was wiped out and he was in like a very deep state of depression until he found his wife and, you know, she became his entire world. But I don't even know if this is actually like a good retcon or explanation as to why Bode was the way he was. I mean, there's nothing that would really So like maybe I don't understand because like the whole part where he's a spy for Denvik, it's so confusing. Like I don't understand Bode's character. His character is just so odd now by making him a spy for Denvik. I'm so confused.
The first time I held her, I saw the entire galaxy in her eyes. You can't understand.
I understand betrayal. That you lured me here to take down this base. Right?
Well, fighting the Empire is what you do best.
Run! The intruder is in my quarters!
Confronted by Cal on Nova Garen, Bode reveals that he served as a Jedi agent for the Republic during the Clone Wars. After Order 66, he assumed a new identity and went into hiding. For a time, he lived with his wife and daughter on Baron until when... So... Did he... No, he found his wife after Order 66, yeah. For a time, he lived with his wife and daughter on Baron until an Inquisitor arrived looking for him. Unable to find him, they killed his wife instead. Bode took Kata and fled, and eventually came to work for Commander Denvik in exchange for his daughter's safety. The locator beacon led the crew to Nova Garen and an Imperial Security Bureau base. Sneaking through the facility to a suite of private quarters, Cal discovered Kata, Bode's daughter, and then Bode himself. After surviving Order 66, Bode started a new life, marrying and eventually fathering a daughter. Yet in time, the Inquisitorius hunted him down. He escaped with Kata, but the Inquisitors killed his wife. On the run, Bode struck a deal with newly Imperial Denvik, now the base commander of Nova Garen, to become a mold for the ISB in exchange for safety. However, he long sought to escape that arrangement, and Tanalorr gave him that chance. Bode reveals his plan to use Cal to bring the Inquisitorius down on Denvik's base, purging Bode's existence from Imperial records and buying time for him and Kata to escape. But how is he expecting Cal to take down the entire base? It wasn't exactly like that when they were together, when they could just take down those forces on Coruscant and that Senator's like entire aircraft. Or when he was infiltrating other areas. Like, I don't understand why he would think that Cal by himself could take down this entire base. That doesn't make sense. Kata Akuna was born on Buren in the aftermath of Order 66. After the Inquisitors killed her mother, she and her father fled. On Nova Garen, she spent significant time alone, as her father did whatever was asked of him by Commander Denvik in order to keep her safe.
He's armed! Shoot to kill! Kill that Jedi!
We're really gonna embrace his darkness now?
What's happening?
Base now answers to the Inquisitorius. Hey, Cal. Lot of chatter on the comm. You okay?
Bode's escaping. If he gets away, he's gone forever.
Hey, Merritt, you hear that? Hey, where'd she run off to?
Where's Bode?
They're gone. He took his daughter and the compass. They used me as a distraction.
Damn you! Go on, Jedi. Do it! Do it! Rather you than Lord Vader.
Who is this?
He sent Bode after our team. My crew. Cordova. Fear! They're all dead because of him!
Cal! This is what Bode wants. I know you are in pain, but this is not you. The Empire has taken enough from us! I will not lose you two!
You won't.
See you on the Mantis.
Give the Inquisitors my regards. I'm all right. I'm fine, buddy. You don't have to worry about me.
And they say attachment is the way of the Jedi, yet if Merrin and Cal weren't so deeply in love with each other, she would have never saved him from the dark side. If attachment is not the way of the Jedi, and there's despair all around you, and you're all alone, how do you stop yourself from going down the path of darkness?
Are you alright?
Yeah. I think so.
What was that? Was it...
I don't know what that was.
If you feel it again, you will tell me.
I will.
Good. Keep your eyes out for the Empire.
Oh, finally, I was worried sick. Wait, don't tell me. He was fighting the entire base, wasn't he?
You are right.
Okay, Cal. We got no Bode. We got no compass. Now tell me the truth, I can take it. We lost Evelyn.
One compass remains. If you are hearing this, you know where I've left it. But if the compass is gone, do not despair.
What's this?
This isn't just last goodbye.
There is another way to reach Tanalor. Activate the arrays and align them to the coordinates embedded in this message.
There's a control center here. If we align the arrays, we can create a flight path through the abyss.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You want me to fly the Mantis through a ship-eating nebula using a tiny tunnel carved out by 200-year-old tech?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
You mean a wormhole? An Einstein-Rosen bridge? Is that what you're talking about? Centauri's final message to Dagan Gera offers him a choice when he awakes, to find her or to continue his obsessive pursuit of Tanalor. Before the invention of the compass, the array's wave technology was used to dispel Kobo matter, allowing researchers time to probe deeper and deeper into the abyss. Due to the unstable nature of this wave technology, the Republic nearly shut down the experiment until Dagan Gera's uncharted flight provided the necessary coordinates to construct the abyss compass. Reaching his breaking point at last, Cal was briefly overcome by the dark side of the Force, breaking through the Imperial garrison to chase down Bode. He was unable, however, to stop him before he escaped, and so instead turned his anger on Denvik. Witnessing Cal use dark powers, Merrin convinced him to step back from the path. After returning to the Mantis, the moon was bleak. All seemed lost until BD-1 played back the holo recording recovered from Bode's quarters. In it, Centauri Kree told Dagan that should the final compass, the one she hid for him specifically, be lost as well, then she had provided one final way to reach Tanalor.
How can we be sure this experiment's gonna work anyway?
We cannot.
So we start up some arrays, whatever those are, punch a hole in the abyss and then fly through?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, Cal was in such a deep rage, and now we've just gone back to being very calm again. The tone's just very strange with this game.
The Empire's dreadful, isn't it?
Not the word I'd use.
Something stronger then? Reprehensible?
I'd go even stronger.
I didn't want to believe something so despicable could have filled the vacuum left by the Order.
Let's finally end this. Oh. Is that the way down? Was this here the whole time?
Lot of chatter on the comms, kid. How you doing?
Just reached the control center. I'll let you know if I run into any trouble.
Welcome. I am Centauri Kree, the director of this experimental facility. Safety protocols require one person to remain here while the arrays are active.
Agrees. Unless one of us is gonna stay behind, we need someone here to activate the arrays.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll ask around. See if anyone's got a death wish. Maybe Turgle?
Maybe not Turtle.
Now they're joking, even though Cal embraced the dark side earlier. Oh man, this is too funny. With the tone. With a subterranean monitoring system, state-of-the-art security for its day, and an observation deck, the control center served as the nerve center of the research and experimentation on Kobo. Its primary purpose, however, was the alignment of the various arrays throughout Kobo and its moons. Upon alignment, the Republic's experimental wave technology was capable of dispelling Kobo matter.
Maybe Bode told him we were coming. Kree must have locked down the facility when they evacuated. That's not gonna stop us.
So yeah, I remember speedrunners managed to glitch into this area very early on, like really early on. Like right near the start of the Kobo, they were able to glitch in here.
Proceed to the observation deck to initiate alignment.
Huh. You gotta hand it to Kree. She thought of everything.
Z?
See? You made it.
Breeze informed me you're in need of assistance, so here I am.
It's a long trip. Couldn't have been easy.
I might be 200 years old, but I'm spry as a Padawan. Amazing. Oh, Cal, this is simply amazing.
Can you start the arrays when we're in position?
Oh, I stand ready for your order. It would be my honor to see Master Kree's dream alive once more.
We're your master.
I'm so glad she's here. Within the control facility at the center of Rambler's Reach, Cal was able to align Kobo's arrays to point at the abyss. With the last in place, Z arrived to offer assistance. She would activate the arrays for Cal and fulfill her former master's dream. Understanding that their journey could be a one-way trip, the crew are nevertheless resolved, steeling themselves for whatever may come. Tanalor beckons.
Not a terrible view, huh?
No, I'm feeling nostalgic. I last spoke to Master Kree 200 years ago, and yet, when I see her experiment lighting up the sky, I feel close to her once more.
I understand.
You do, don't you? Oh, Cal Kestis, not a day passes when I'm not grateful you pulled me out of that collapsed tunnel. Safe travels. And if Dagan Gera can chart that flight, then I know you can too. I'd love to chat with you, Cal, but Tanalor beckons, does it not?
I don't think they activated these cutscenes.
We go through the abyss.
I don't think speedrunners activated these
I'm not
cutscenes.
thrilled about it either. It's the only way we're getting to Tanalor.
Cal, is it time?
We're heading to the abyss now. Fire up the arrays.
I'll be monitoring your progress from here. May the Force be with you all.
And you, Z.
Well, what do you think is taking Z so long?
Dagan Gera was the only person to live through what we're about to do.
At least we will die together.
Hey, great pep talk, kids. Hopefully they can fit that on my tombstone.
Look.
Wow. Here we go. I know. You want to fly this thing?
How can this be worse than hyperspace, honestly?
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet that's what all the other poor saps said right before they were torn into Vortex Chow. Great. Now it's an obstacle course. They're coming too fast.
But you are faster. Stop piloting and start flying.
I'm rerouting power from deflectors to the engines.
What are you, crazy? You're trading safety for speed.
Exactly. We're all in on you, buddy.
Hey, why don't you reroute power from the
Right. It's my ship, ain't it?
temperature systems like you did in that one conversation? So it gets cold on the Mantis. Right? Isn't that what you did?
Hey, wait a minute. Is it me, or is this tunnel getting a tad cozy?
It's not just you. Z, what's going on?
The arrays are overloading. There's nothing I can do.
We need to go faster.
I'm going as fast as I can. Wait a minute. Are you crazy? If you jump into hyperspace blind, they'll be picking up pieces of the Mantis all over the outer rim.
Do you trust me?
You know I do, Cal. Let her ride.
I'm one with the Force is with me. Okay.
You did it, you three-armed son of a gun dart.
Well, at least none of us lost our cool. Huh. Wow. I hope it's worth it.
Piloting through the very heart of the Kobo Abyss, Grease at last rediscovered his lost confidence, deftly maneuvering through the debris of a starship wreckage. However, around them the path began to fray and collapse as the arrays on Kobo began to fail. Hearing the voice of Seer in his mind, Cal drew upon the lessons of his former mentor to guide his hand, trusting in the Force and pulling the hyperdrive controls, launching the Mantis into a blind jump. The Mantis skips through hyperspace and after a tense moment emerges on approach to a beautiful blue-green world, Tanalorr. The Republic of Old found the natural properties of Kobo fascinating, and both Jedi and scientists alike were keen to see how they could harness its unique energies. The first result of these studies was the massive facility on the planet's moon, an emitter array capable of harnessing Kobo matter and displacing it. The construction of 2 additional arrays on the planet's surface would pave the way for the Jedi's determined quest to push through the otherwise impregnable Kobo Abyss, itself largely composed of Kobo matter, and reach what lay beyond.
So, this is it. Tanalorr. You and Maren be careful out there, okay? Yeah, you too, BD.
We'll all be okay, Grease.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Cal. I don't plan on living out my days on this rock, especially not with that traitor.
We'll be back soon.
So this is Tanalorr.
Not what you were expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting. So much has changed since I first heard its name.
The temple's this way. Dagon and Centauri Cree planned their future here.
And look where it got them. Bode will not let this end peacefully. He has already used fatherhood to justify betrayal and murder. Now we have him cornered, with nowhere else to run. He will kill or be killed. Well, say something!
You're right. But what about Kata? She's not much younger than we were when our families were taken from us.
I know.
You and I will carry that loss for the rest of our lives. But Kata still has a chance.
Yes, she does. Very well. We will give Bode the choice to stand down. For Kata's sake.
I keep thinking about something Seer once said. A warning. Every Jedi faces the dark side. I feel so much hatred towards Bode.
Seer won her battle with the dark side. You will too.
Right, she did encounter the dark side in Jedi Fallen Order. That's why she cut herself off from the Force.
Fall back to the temple. The Nile are enveloping our position. Master Gera, that is an order.
CD1.
Hey, Kata. This is Marin. She's a friend.
I'm sorry Papa hurt you.
Yeah.
He said I'd never see you again. What are you doing here?
Kata, your father stole something very important. We're gonna ask him to give it back.
Will you show us the way?
Okay. Follow me. I don't like it here. It's dark and lonely.
You don't have to be afraid. Better?
You're very pretty.
Kata! How did you get here?
It wasn't easy.
You saw the recording, didn't you? Why didn't you see the recording, Bode?
You shouldn't have followed us.
Papa, don't!
Stay back, Kata. This is the only way to keep you safe.
She will be safe. I promise, Bode. But listen to me. It's over.
Lay down your weapons.
This planet will be a haven for those hunted by the Empire. Including Kata. And you. But you have to surrender. Now.
Go outside, Kata.
Listen to them, please!
He's definitely embraced the dark side.
I will decide what's best for my family.
Nice hyper armor, again. Every single boss has hyper armor in this game. Oh, he's actually flinching from the deflections. This is the first boss to ever do that. Again with the hyper armor. God damn it! Like, what is it with all these like Jedi and Inquisitors that are just so much better than Cal, yet we barely see them display their abilities? And like, Bode hasn't used his abilities in a while, or maybe he was using them when he wasn't with Cal. Like, everyone is just so much better than Cal. It's crazy. See, that's bullshit right there. He lets you hit him for a bit, then he evades, and you're still stuck in the recovery frames of your combo. You can't evade. Like, he attacks so fast after that. Not flinching again, even though his stamina is low. This is so fucking stupid. Oh, come on! This is just ridiculous. Like I said before, I feel like going back to Jedi Fallen Order to just experience how much better that game is compared to Jedi Survivor. And I can't dodge. No flinches, even though he was looking at Marin, and he was able to hit me on the back end of his attack while he was hitting Marin. This is so fucking stupid! You can't say that makes any sense! How the hell can you say that makes sense? Or that is acceptable? Not even looking at me, I'm hitting him from behind. He's not flinching. Oh my god, he was tracking me the entire time while I was dashing! That's bullshit. That is bullshit. He even looked weird when he was doing that. How the hell did he do that? He didn't even do the prep animation. He just immediately cancelled into the grab. That is so broken. Why are so many of the bosses broken on this game? Hyper armor, awesome. Every time. Every single time. He just punishes me. They want you to deflect that move. His lightsaber isn't even out! Oh, come on! This is so dumb with the second phase. You can't even tell when he's going to evade. He just randomly chooses to evade out of that stun.